So the other day, I made a video showing you the top 10 easiest games to complete during the Roblox The Games event. It's a weird name, I know. I'm not going to really spend too much time on the name, but it was definitely weird. But today, we're going to be showing you the top 10 most fun games, in my opinion, of course. This is my opinion. You might like some other games better, but this is my opinion. So go watch some other YouTubers if you want more opinions, because that's the whole point of an opinion video. Enough said. So let's get into it. Before I begin, do me a solid, hit that like button at least. Helps me a lot and helps others find this video. Starting with our first one is Arsenal. This is a really cool mode inside Arsenal. I'm going to show you right now. So when you first load Arsenal, you're going to see this. And then, of course, there's the games banner. Just click on that. And then just create a lobby unless you really want to join with friends or something. Solo is pretty easy. So we're just going to go and create lobby. And we're going to ready up and get teleported. All right, sadly, I think the music might be copyrighted, so I'm not going to show you the music, but you're technically in a game show, and it's pretty fantastic. So these are the enemies. It shows like a description for each one if you really care. I don't think you really need to know. Over here, there's a bunch of like shinies. In order to be able to get up here, you need to kind of come over here past the airplane, and there's this ramp here. There's a shiny up this place, so if you were to go up here, there's a shiny up there, and then you can come over here and go up, and there's a shiny up here. So keep an eye out for shinies. I'm not really going to show you a tutorial on how to complete this, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of the experience so you can see if you want to try it yourself. So right here, you just basically pick one of the weapons that you want. I like the sniper rifle. I also like the SMG. Sniper rifle, long load time, obviously. Reload time's kind of long, but it's like you can get headshots all day on it. There's also these ability cards you can pick up, and this one gives you extra HP, team health. You know, basically, if you're dying a lot, you might want to be the medic. If you like speed and want to be able to escape enemies quickly, scout's the way to go. This one's more about damage, at least crit damage. You can do most of this stuff from a distance. This guy's kind of annoying. He's like a skeleton guy, and you got to take out all his bricks in order to be able to kill him. So if you have to shoot him like 6 times. So there's 1 shot, 2 shots, his leg. It's like precise too. You have to actually hit the locations. This is the downside of this weapon is it takes so long. So we're going to switch weapons. In fact, do this, and you're going to see it's so much easier, and you can move faster while shooting. Over here, in order to be able to progress, you have to pick up one of these cards. And most of these guys you can kill from a distance. There's only a couple guys that will do a lot of damage. There's like a flying guy. There's also like wizards that do damage. Oh, and then the bosses, of course. Their pathfinding is kind of bad, so they're kind of stuck down here. All right, we're going to floor 2 now. There are 3 floors, by the way. The experience is pretty easy. Otherwise, like, it's pretty chill. It's not like, if you remember the classic, it was pretty hard. This one's like maybe a 4th of the difficulty. It's kind of cool, though. It's like a game show in here. I got like cameras everywhere and stuff. This next boss is not too bad. There he is. So the interesting thing about this boss is, yeah, he does pack a punch. But if you just kind of like glitch him here, he can't really move. He has like really bad pathfinding. So just kind of peek around each side. Don't let him lock onto you. All right, we got him. Final boss is really easy. You just got to keep moving and just avoid his attacks. This game only takes about like 20-30 minutes to complete. Now, it is pretty easy, but I didn't include it in my easiest games list because not everyone's good at shooters and not everyone likes shooters. Here's the boss. So he's not too bad. He just basically like stomps you a lot. He does this like weird fire dash thing. He's 45,000 HP. I only have a little bit of HP. By the way, he's just going to do a jump like that. He does this fire rocket thing. Just kind of run out of the way. He's going to jump down. Just keep trying to get as many headshots as you can. So you're going to get those crits. So you can see he's going down pretty quick. Kind of circle him, move around a lot. He's going to jump up there. He's going to do this little blast, and he's going to pop back out. He kind of only goes in the center, and then he does this dash, which sometimes hits you, and then he goes back up. So this is pretty much all he does. Rinse and repeat. So he's a really easy boss. Just don't get up close to him. All in all, this is taking us about 20 minutes. If you like shooters, you can't miss this one. It's a lot of fun. There he goes. He's dead. Next up, we have Michael's Zombies. This is a really cool shooter as well. It's just different, though. It's not like Arsenal, and it's nothing like Michael's Zombies. Like, this is Michael's Zombies, but not Michael's Zombies. You'll see. All right, this is Michael's Zombies. What you're going to want to do is click play, and don't go to any of these. It's just right here, the games. So click on that. It's going to teleport you. And here we are. This is the games portal, and it's pretty clear what you need to do. So you can talk to Joey if you want to. You don't really need to, but there's the whole indication right here of what you need to do. So there's the top 3 quests right here. You need to earn 20,000 points from playing the baseball minigame, which is over there. You also need to do 60 total target points from playing this skeet shooting game, which is over there. You can see the sign that says skeet shooting. And then you need to help sink the Michael's Pirates invading the beach. These 2 right here are just optional. And then over here, you have the side quests. These are all the shinies. Yeah, we already have this one. And then collect the shard near baseball arena. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat these. I'll show you where the shiny is first over here. So if you're heading towards the baseball area, just kind of past this guy on the right, past like first base, grab that again. To enter this, you have to have the right tool. You can either use a racket or you can use a bat. I like the bat, but the racket's a little bit easier. So we're just going to go and grab that. We're going to go in here. You can always switch it too. Go up here, play the mini game. And how you do this, you have to hit V to basically hit these targets. So there's different targets with different points. You got to hit it like at the right time. So there we go. And it's okay if you like miss. Let's see, you don't have to get 20,000 all at once. You just have to have a total of that. There's 400 point ones too. They're a little further out. But basically point your mouse toward where you want to hit it. There we go. It's kind of hard to see like what exactly is all going on. I wish they did in like third person, but yeah, this is pretty much all you got to do up to 10,000 points. And then you got to do another round to get like a total of 20,000 points. We're not going to continue on that, but that's pretty much how you do it. The cannonball one is the same thing. I'll go over there in a little bit. First, let's go and do the lighthouse challenge. So you don't have to talk to this guy. Just walk up this way. It's going to zip line you. So hold and take the zip line over. And over here are a bunch of zombies. What I would do is just kind of run by them. Go in here and get upstairs. Just take a right, go up the stairs, just kill these. They're annoying. So you should get revived automatically in a second. See, and they know it. It takes so long. Oh, it saved my progress. So we got it. So just keep working on it. So we got the lighthouse one. Just revive, get the shield. It's not hard. Like literally they made this super easy for you. Next one you're going to want to do is come over here to the skeet area, the skeet shooter. And you're going to come down here. You can see the blue ring. There are different weapons you can choose from down here. So you can get like the carbine. Actually, this is kind of a cool shotgun. We'll do this one. Go ahead and hold down F to play. And then you don't want to shoot the little cat heads, or else it's gonna get mad at you. And then a shiny will appear. I'm pretty sure it only it's not showing up, and I'm pretty sure you get it like the first time you play. I don't think it's showing because I've already gotten it. So over here is the pirate ship event. There are other players playing in here. What we need to do is wait for cannonballs here. At times these little guys crash into the area, so you just need to knock them out with a melee. Similar to baseball game. You gotta avoid the fire ones because they will blow you up. There's this guy incoming, so you can just knock them out so you don't take damage from them. But you're really looking for these black cannonballs, and you just need to return one to while pointing at the ship. You gotta aim at the ship while you do this, or else you're not gonna hit it. It's really easy. Takes a little bit more time when there's other players. There we go. Now, there's also the rock obby you need to complete. So if you're looking at the pirate ship to the left here, you're going to see this boat. Stop up here. Jump over. You can't hit the water. There we go. And then there's going to be a crystal right here. You touch the water, this is what happens. You get teleported. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun. Definitely one of the best ones to check out if you want to have some fun, but something that's not quite serious, but just meant to be pure fun. Next one we're going to show you is Shark Bite 2. This one's a lot of fun. So in Shark Bite 2, you need to complete 3 quests using the checklist on the right. There's also 5 shinies hidden around the map. So you can see we got a water pistol. We have to deal 100 damage to the shark using a water pistol. Now, if you played this before, it's going to be a little easier because you know how to play. If you haven't, basically one person is a shark. The others are not sharks. They're survivors. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a pretty fast boat. The jet ski is pretty quick. They're going to spawn in the center of the map where the lighthouse is. All right, shark is over here. We just need to deal 100 damage to them. Their water gun. There should be multiple sharks soon. Hey, thank you. Got it. So now we need to use our galleon boat. So now we need to select the galleon and we need to sink the others. The hard part about this one is you gotta wait for people to actually like come in with galleons. If you can't find a galleon, just join another server. Got some good hits on them. There's a couple galleons in here. It's missing a lot, dude. Oh, I'm being hit. Okay, we got this guy. Boom. Sunk him. I'm gonna let someone else sink me. So we need to do a 800 long jump. We need to complete a high jump, grind to in, and then we need to do a basketball hoop. So for these, we're gonna want to change to a different ship or boat. Probably speedboat would be a good one because we can get that long jump. Also, most of them just require some distance. So let's get like we'll use a jet ski. All right, we got to do the high jump. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude, we got pretty far. Okay, so let's head over to the grind to end. Got a little bit of time left to try this. You have to basically like nail it straight in the center on this. Not exactly easy, but let's try it. Ooh, Ain't no way. We did it. First try. Let's go. So yeah, just got to try to get into the center and you'll stick it. All right, we got the long jump this time. We also have the basketball. So let's kind of come around. Wait for the shark. All right, let's go. See if we can get this. Run on the up. Boom. Oh my gosh. I almost cleared it completely. That was crazy. All right, just need one more here. Now, I've played a lot of shark bites, so this is kind of easy for me. It's a little bit of a challenge. The main challenge I'm going to see right here is just lining this up. This thing's moving a lot. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Silver found. Let's go. Now, the hidden shinies, I'm not going to bother with. You can find those on your own. Now, next up is Bee Swarm Simulator. I made a video on this yesterday showing you how to complete it very quickly. But essentially, in Bee Swarm, you need to go around and complete a series of tasks with mostly getting the ball in the hole. It's not too hard. A little tricky at times, especially when there's mud. You want to avoid the mud. You also want to avoid the fences when you can, or at least lightly hit. So I'm going to give you some highlights from that video so you can see how to actually get through it. Beyond that, it's really easy. You just need to spend a little bit of time on it. Now, we need to hit this ball into this hole over here, right there. So the ball is going to roll into that. You cannot roll the ball. You could roll the ball through this, but this is considered mud. If it stops in the mud, it's going to sink in the mud, and there goes your ball. So we're going to hit it. And we did a hole-in-one. Nice. We did it. But this one's already ready to hit. So we can hit it against that target here. And you can see I need to kind of just back up a bit so that it can like hit it far enough. Let's try to hit it. Boom, we got the target. So that's the target we're trying to hit. Next up, we have a wacky game called Tongue Battles. It's a lot like Slap Battles, except I think they did a better job than Slap Battles. Mainly with the mini games that you needed to do. It was similar. I don't know why both like decided to do soccer games, but they kind of did. Maybe it was a little bit of guidance from Roblox. I don't know. But yeah, Tongue Battles. Let's get in here and I'll show you what it's all about. So in Tongue Battles, I already showed a video on how to complete this. So if you want to go check that out, I will link it below, but I'll also show you some basics real quick, just like some snapshots if you just want like kind of the summary version of this. Essentially, you need to go around and knock a bunch of soccer balls into goals first. Then you need to go and unlock some additional tongues. And after that, you need to get a bunch of damage inside the team deathmatch or team battles kind of mode, which honestly probably has to be the most fun mode out of all this, is it's team-based. And really, it's just about getting as much damage as you can. It's kind of back and forth. It's also ongoing. So it's not like you're going to lose, but I like the team-based aspect because it feels a little bit better. So you're not feeling like ganged up on by everyone on the server. Like you can actually have some buddies to help you out and protect you. And as far as shinies, you can watch that video for all the shiny locations. Again, that's Tongue Battles. If you want to learn how to get all the quest badges on this one, just check out the link in the description below. Next up, we have Pet Catchers. This one has a bunch of mini games, so it's not exactly all about catching pets. Instead, it's just a bunch of mini games. I think you're gonna like it. I'll show you them right now. Inside Pet Catchers, you just have to complete 3 different mini games. They're really easy too, and they're more like Olympic style mini games, similar to the other games we've seen so far. So the first one you got to do is basically like a painting game. It's pretty easy though, because not everyone is playing in that mini game, so it's not like a big battle. Usually it's like maybe up to 2 players that are playing that mini game. If there's a bunch of players for some reason or more than that, you can always, server hop until it's just you and complete it by yourself. It's really easy. There's no way you're going to lose. You can essentially get first place, second place, and third place. And then you also need to earn like 3,000 points. The next mini game is essentially a racing mini game. It's kind of top down. You just have to avoid the different lanes, try to get those, time boosts, and you have to beat the basically NPC's best time. And then the third mini game is soccer, and you just have to click on, it's kind of like an aim training game. It's almost like too easy, but it was fun. Next game we're going to talk about is Drive World. Not to be confused with Driving Empire. I think it's it's right next to it. So this one's a little different. They are kind of similar to each other. Like both of them have obbies. Now I didn't include this one in my easy games video because it could be a little ragey. It was pretty easy for me, but that's because I kind of had my community help me out with races. Granted, they didn't let me win. I actually won, but because of course they all want to beat me. So in this one, it's pretty simple. You go to the event button here and it's going to say play obby challenges to find shines, which they're all in here. I'm not going to show you all the different locations, but they're pretty much in each course. What I would recommend is don't worry about finishing the actual challenge. You just need to find the shiny and then you can just leave it. And over here it says complete event quests to earn silver. So if we go over to that, it's going to tell you all the different things you need to do. This one right here is optional. You just have to complete 10 different challenges. But first one you have to do is you have to earn basically air scores. That one's not too bad. You're going to get that a lot inside the different obbies. This one right here is you need to complete a certain number of races or obby challenges. I think it was 5. And you can see I've already got 8 of 5 here. Third one, you have to finish, I believe it was top 3 in any race or multiplayer obby with at least 4 players. This is the painful part that everyone's talking about. So if we go over here to this and then just click go. It's going to teleport you to the area. So there's a bunch of different races you can do. You can also do the summer driving races. I really like these. I would recommend doing this one. This was one of the easiest ones. It's a summer race boardwalk loop. The problem is there's no one really racing these most of the time. So you're going to probably need some friends to be able to do it. But we're going to go and jump in here. I'll show you the race. All right, this is the race track right here. You need to follow the hoops. Something goofy with my camera right now, so I can't actually rotate my camera while I drive. There's these little speed pads here. They'll give you a nice boost. Try to stay on the course. If you do go off course, then it's going to respawn you, but it kind of penalizes you. You can also hold shift for a nice boost. It's like the turbo. If you're racing here a bit, I'm sure you could start getting a lot more players like to play with you. Or you could ask the server like, hey, can you like come over here? They might like try to race you to help you out. All you need is 4 players for it to count, and then you just need a top 3. But yeah, you got to do this. The obbies are pretty cool too. This is a part that I think is really fun. So let me show you the obbies. So we'll just start with the first one. There's 5 different obbies, each with their own shine. All right, so this is the obby here. So you can see you kind of have like these moving obstacles that can knock you off. You got to be careful of those. Part of the map is like missing, so you can end up like going into the water if you fall off. That's the obby part. This is pretty challenging right here too. So you kind of have to like stay on this without getting messed up. It's really cool. It's kind of almost like obby, but you're a bike, but with like actual cool vehicles. Oh, it's gonna knock me off. No, this is what I'm talking about. So at least you respawn pretty much at your last checkpoint. There we go. Completed. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Definitely check this one out. Also, all of these games will be linked in the description below if you want to go and play them. Next game that I really liked was Beat NPC or Die. So I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, I was super confused. I know how to play it now, but man, the first time I played it, I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, this guy's sus. Pretty much that's what you're looking for. So each player has their avatar in the game as like clones, and what you're doing is you're looking for them and you need to shoot them if you suspect them to be a player. They'll go around, they gotta like complete these objectives. Usually the telltale signs that they're not an NPC is they're running around or moving oddly, like naturally. You can see pretty much most people just kind of like walk weird. Like this guy's walking really odd. And it was an innocent, and I've only got 2 hearts left. Now, if I get it wrong, I'm pretty much gonna lose another heart. If I lose all my hearts, then it's game over for me. Oof. Oh, this person just ran. Got him. So there's only 2 criminals left. And what you could do is you could look at their avatars. So you can see it's this player and this player. Then if you are the player instead of the sheriff, you're like basically criminal. You need to complete these objectives around the map that they tell you to do, and you got to just avoid dying. So the shinies themselves are also around the map. It's kind of randomized, it seemed. Best thing to do is just go to like a VIP server and you'll be able to find them easier. There's like one up here. Sometimes you get like the different watchtowers, so it is kind of randomized. Your avatar animation can make a difference on your climb ability, by the way. So I'm using one that's really bad for hobbies. But let's see. Let me show you the objectives here. So right here in quests, you can see I need to complete 10 tasks as a criminal, and then I need to win 1 round as a criminal. Pretty easy. Then after that, it unlocks to the sheriff quest, and I have to find 5 criminals, and then I got to win a round as a sheriff. Then we got to do a lighthouse quest. So I am technically a criminal now. I got to do some tasks. You can see there's clones of me everywhere. Now, you could run, but if you run, then it's going to be pretty obvious that it's you. So what you want to do is kind of hide out for a bit. Don't complete all the tasks until maybe some sheriffs are eliminated. So Rip J just shot an innocent. They only have 2 more lives. Yeah, I'd avoid the sheriffs as much as you can. They kind of trigger happy. It's like someone's doing objectives. So the sheriffs are going to run over there because the objectives got triggered. You can see one's over there. So I'm going to go over here. Jay just shot another innocent. Just going to hide out in here for a bit. One thing you're going to notice though right here, so it says destroy the electrical box. There's going to be a timer. If you take too long to complete it, there will be a timer here. So it looks like we only have 1 sheriff left. Jay got eliminated or they quit. So I got to go do this. Where's the sheriff at? The sheriff's still in the other room. There we go. Oh yeah, he's AFK. And criminals won. So our next task here is going to be doing the sheriff quest. We got to find 5 criminals. We also have to win a round as a sheriff. So this shouldn't be too bad, but it's going to take multiple rounds. So the problem is finding criminals is not the easiest. Look for people that are running fast and just looking sus, especially if they're jumping. There's one right there. 1 down. Okay, someone completed an objective over here, as well as right there. Oh, we see someone. And someone just left this area. I don't know who it was. Okay, I think it was this person. Yep, someone completed something over here. If there's only one person, yep. Oh, all right. Who's left? It's the little hair guy. It's the brown shirt guy and the weird looking dude. This guy. Got him. I keep wanting to reload. Now we're just looking for the bald guy. Criminals 1. I was so close. But we're working towards our objectives pretty well. We just need to kill one more criminal and then win. Over here, we're looking for the shades person. Is this them? Yep. Boom. Now you can do a little pay to win. I did pay to win a little bit. I kind of bought some extras. Their hearts are pretty cheap. We can go ahead and claim these. And then we have to be the first to reach the lighthouse peak and light the lantern. Next one we're going to do is Gym League. It's a lot of fun. Let me show you how it works. So you're going to end up in a place like this. And what you just need to do is go around and you work on various muscles. So this one's going to obviously work out your back and your biceps, as well as a little bit of your chest. And you can also add load to it. So if you want to like increase like the resistance and such, you can. Inside here, you're going to see various quests here under the event. I already claimed all these, but it's going to want you to basically just follow the tutorial for a bit. In order to be able to get the other shinies, you got to go to gym. It kind of threw me for a loop for a bit because I didn't know this, but the final shiny is in the underground gym. So you only need to be able to access these two. Plus there's actually like an event area. Follow the tutorial, then you can come over here. Honestly, I don't remember if you even have to follow the tutorial to be able to get through here. But you can go into the games here. You can join the lobby and it teleports you to a brand new place. There's competitions going on. There's the golden gym over here. I don't really know what the golden gym's point is. I kind of went in there and it looks like a training area, but you can find shinies in various rooms here. And then there is the boxing arenas. You got to do the boxing stuff. That was kind of fun. It's not exactly easy. So that's why this is not in one of our easiest lists, because you do need to know how to block and punch. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's not like you're doing any like blocks, fruits, combos or anything like that. Then you got like two different competitions that kind of, rotates out randomly. So the track one, I'm just going to go in here and show you. The other one's a deadlift competition, and you're probably going to break your keyboard or phone tapping fast. Like you're just going to be going a little crazy with it. So right here, so it's Q and E. And then while you're doing that, you want to try to get that. See that on the right? I'm trying to keep that cursor in the center of the green. So you got to time your clicks and it gives you like a crazy boost. So if you can do that while doing the Q and E, it's kind of painful, but it gives you a lot of speed. So we got a medal. I got second place, first place, and third place. What? I don't know. I think that was a bug. Anyway, the competitions over here, you got the deadlifts as well. It's just, you gotta like spam. It's really, really painful. I like this game a lot though. It's a lot better than your typical simulators. I know there's like all kinds of simulators where it's like clicking, and you gotta train. Like when you first start out, you don't look all that like, even this looks really good for a kind of weightlifting game. So like your abs are kind of flat at first, and then you start getting that six pack as you work out. Really cool game. I like this one a lot of fun. And finally, we have Untitled Boxing Game. I'm not really into these style games, but this one was a lot of fun. Let me show you it. So this game has like a total anime kind of feel to it. It's your typical boxing kind of arena, right? But there's a whole event over here. If you go to the guy on the left, you see it says Quest Giver Event. They really made it clear that this is the guy you need to talk to. You talk to him, he's going to do a little dialogue. It says, actually it's going to start out with something different because I've already played a little bit of this, but you can ask him to compete and he's going to let you in here. And then you basically have to beat like AI or NPCs. It kind of has a little bit of a blocks fruits field, and you accept the challenge and you got to actually like beat these guys. Now you have like light attacks, heavy attacks, you got dash, dodge, block, specials, and ultimates. So it is kind of a PvP kind of sweat game, which makes it a little bit more difficult than the average player. You got to build up your ultimate. You can block, so if they try to hit you, they can eventually break through your shield. You can see it's kind of going down, and of course you get kind of tired after a bit. Nice. We're trying to build up our specials. Ow. We got knocked out. We're down. And he just ulted on me. No. Ow. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I got knocked out again. He's pretty hard. Yeah, here we go. My turn. My turn, buddy. Oh, we got him down finally. He's kind of hard. This is a skill-based game, but a lot of fun. Definitely check it out.